Hi, grade eights. Today you're going to be working on the proposal for your 20-time project. So the link has been provided for you on Classroom. Once you open it up, go to File, make a copy to your drive. And then you can open up that copy, and that's your working copy. You can edit that. Everything in red here is an area that you will be inserting your information. You can change the font color to any other color if you don't prefer red. So you want to insert today's date. Here you're going to put your team members' first and last names, please, including your own. This is the title of your project. Give it a good but indicative creative title. And then the subtitle helps to describe the project even further. The first category is needs and opportunities. It says, explain the problem you've noticed that needs to be solved with a project like yours. This is also your hook, so make sure you grab our attention. So what is the overall problem that you are trying to solve with your project? The next section is for audience, clients, users. So what is the demographic you're trying to reach? Explain who will benefit from your project. Who is the receiver of your purpose? How will you be able to access them for an empathy interview? The empathy interview isn't a requirement, but if you were to contact the beneficiary of your project, how would you be able to contact them? Are they accessible? Can you find out from them if your project had an impact? Who's your demographic, basically? The next area is something that you're going to have to put a lot of thought into. This is your timeline, and I'm asking you to break it down into monthly timelines. I want to see a list of deliverables with deadlines. So I've created the deadline for you. What are you going to do by the time that deadline hits? I need you to think of actual measurable deliverables that you can put into these spaces. We may find here, it says you may find that the timeline needs adjustment during the course of the year. We will make those adjustments as a class, but we will check in as a class in order to make those adjustments. So your first deadline is October 16th. That's only a couple of weeks away. What are you actually going to accomplish in terms of your project by October 16th? Think about each deadline very carefully and put a measurable goal that you are going to reach by each deadline. This is going to take a lot of thought. The next section is the product. What is the actual product you're going to show this spring? This project may be made of atoms or bits, but you must have something to show. I'm not interested in seeing a bunch of great ideas at the end of the year. I want to see things. I want to see something. What are you creating? Is it a children's book? Is it a package of books that you are donating? Is it a website? Is it an app? What are you going to show me? What is your purpose? What is your final product? Reality check says, I'm looking for great ideas here, but even great ideas need budgets. So what equipment are you going to need? What other capital expenditures do you anticipate, and how will you meet them? So if you were doing a project where you're going to need to do paintings, where's the money coming from for those canvases, for the paint, for the paintbrushes? Where's the money coming from to create satchels for books if you're doing a project where you're donating satchels of books? You need to think about every little cost that this is going to create for you, and how are you going to meet that? Are you going to be looking for donations? Are your parents just giving you a budget out of their own wallet? How are you going to meet these budget needs, and what is it that you need money for? You're going to outline all of that under reality check. Conclusion, wrap it up. Why are you fired up about this project? Inspire people to support you. Give a great reason for your project to be approved. I will be reading these and we will be tweaking these if they need tweaking, but you need to convince me that this is the most amazing, problem-solving, purposeful project that you've ever worked on. Why are you the one to complete this project, and why does this project need to be done? This is where you appeal to me. You'll have today's class to get started on this. I'll give you next 20 time class to work on this. After that date, your proposal should be wrapped up and submitted. Check Classroom for the due date of your proposal. If you have any questions, please email me or ask through Classroom. I will be back on Monday, and we'll have 20 time again next week. Good luck with your work.